very important table about Messiah, Mashiach after Sharon death, as Rabbi Kaduri said, very famous. Unfortunately, as it was very, very vague what he said, the Christian everyone tried to give different interpretation to what he said. But this table that we are going to see just now, I hope, will give us a proper explanation. Now, in fact, this is what you see here, Rabbi Kaduri, and he's brought here what the people wrote about, what he meant, and they said, definitely not meaning that immediately after Sharon will die, we'll have Mashiach. No. Very likely he meant that when Mashiach is still alive, somehow Mashiach cannot come. We don't know the reason. We know there's possibility by really doing proper repentance he will come, but somehow, as the time the Sharon will be alive, Mashiach will not be. So now in Hebrew you have here, this is what is written, this idea that this is really what it meant. So definitely the idea that people already are disappointed because Mashiach did not come yet. No, this is not the meaning of his verse. Now all this is a very significant table which shows it, and the table that you are going to see here clearly shows it because it is very significant, and you will understand why. It is not like, unfortunately, all kind of other tables which are not significant, no minimal, not good meaning, but this is what we see now clearly, very significantly, and let us see it. So what we see here is the following. You see here, minimal in the Old Torah. Again, it is a minimal in the Old Torah, the word Achar Sharon, after Sharon, and his name comes Ariel. So the first thing, it is minimal in the Torah. One should know the Torah quotes work only in the Torah because it was a blueprint of creation, and all this other was the bring all these Christians and the others from all the New Testaments and the Bible. It is not really Torah quotes which is according to our tradition. Now what we find here, which makes it also very, very interesting, besides this is minimal, you can see here best meaning of the Torah, of the word Mashiach. You can see Mashiach coming here, Mashiach, and Tafshin Dalet, from this year, which is 774. By the way, it's written here, Esh Torah, will be the fire of Torah, we know. And this is the best meaning of the Torah, and Mem Tafshin Dalet, from this year. It is minimal in the Torah, again, clearly showing that after Sharon death, which was this year, Tafshin Dalet, from then on there is a time suitable for Mashiach. Now, definitely the most important principle is to do tshuva, to do repentance. As Maimonides says, only by doing tshuva we'll have the Messiah. Now, looking more into this table, we see David, which is also minimal in the book of Genesis, where it is found, second minimal in the Old Torah, and amazingly you have the word David here with Yud, which is the full name of David in the Chronicles, which really has to do with time of redemption. So it comes here David. And again, very significant because it is minimal in Genesis, where it is found, and the second in the Torah. So all these things are minimal, as we said, after Sharon, and from the Tafshin and Dalet. Then, what is most important in Torah codes, the Torah is the verses where it is found. This is something that the Christians don't have and others don't have because they cannot show, but here you have exactly when it's written about the wells. We know the wells of water on which the Palestinians and Abraham and Isaac had a lot of quarrels, and the last one, after few wells, there were a lot of quarrels about the Vaikra et Shema Rechovot. The last one was called Rechovot, which means broadening, widening. Ke'ashta, because now God will multiply us and broaden us in our land. Amazingly, everything, even the verse in the Torah, clearly fits with this idea of Mashiach will bring us a full land, but everything depends on our doing tshuva, repentance. So very, very important and relevant table which is worthwhile to distribute it to share, because unfortunately these words of Rabbi Kaduri are misunderstood and